Welcome to Creepy, the best horror storyteller on YouTube.
It was supposed to be a routine dive. A simple exploration of an underwater cave system off the coast of Florida. But for Jake, a seasoned scuba diver and marine biologist, it turned out to be the most horrifying experience of his life. Jake had joined a team of 4 other divers, led by his friend and colleague, Sam. They had been hired by a documentary crew to film the exotic marine life and geological formations of the caves. Jake had always been fascinated by the mysteries of the deep, and he was eager to see what secrets the caves held. The team descended into the clear blue water, following a guide rope that led them to the entrance of the cave. Jake checked his equipment and his oxygen level, feeling a surge of excitement and curiosity. He switched on his flashlight and followed Sam into the dark abyss. The cave was a labyrinth of twisting tunnels and chambers, filled with stalactites and stalagmites, coral and sponges, fish and crustaceans. Jake marveled at the beauty and diversity of the underwater world, capturing everything with his camera. He communicated with Sam and the others through hand signals and an intercom system, making sure they stayed close and safe. They explored the cave for about an hour, finding new and amazing sights at every turn. Jake was having the time of his life until he noticed something strange. He saw a faint glow in the distance, coming from a side tunnel that branched off from the main one. He wondered what it could be and decided to check it out. He signaled to Sam, pointing to the glow and indicating that he wanted to investigate. Sam nodded and told him to be careful and not to stray too far. Jake agreed and swam towards the light. As he got closer, he realized that the glow was coming from a large metal object, partially buried in the sand. It looked like a submarine or some kind of underwater vehicle. Jake was intrigued and wondered how it got there and what it was doing. He approached the object, hoping to find some clues. He saw a hatch on the side of the vehicle with a sign that read a US Navy. He tried to open it, but it was locked. He looked for a window or a camera or anything that could give him a glimpse of the inside. He found a small porthole covered with algae and dirt. He wiped it with his glove and peered inside. He gasped and recoiled in horror. He saw a human skull staring back at him with empty eye sockets. It was wearing a diving helmet connected to a hose that ran into the vehicle. The skull was surrounded by wires and tubes and a monitor that displayed a single word: "Help." Jake felt a chill run down his spine and a wave of nausea hit him. He realized that he had stumbled upon a secret military experiment, gone horribly wrong. He wondered who the skull belonged to, and what had happened to him. He wondered if he was still alive, somehow, trapped in a nightmare of pain and isolation. He wanted to get away from the horrific sight and rejoin his team. He turned around and swam back to the main tunnel. But he was too late. He saw a flash of movement and felt a sharp pain in his leg. He looked down and saw a large, dark shape clamping its jaws around his calf. He screamed and kicked and tried to free himself. He recognized the shape as a shark, a great white, one of the most fearsome predators of the ocean. He wondered how it got into the cave and why it attacked him. He wondered if it was attracted by the glow of the vehicle or the smell of his blood. He wondered if it was part of the experiment or just a coincidence. He didn't have time to wonder anymore. He felt another bite, this time on his arm. He saw another shark, joining the first one, tearing at his flesh. He felt his blood spilling into the water, turning it red. He felt his strength fading and his vision blurring. He felt his life slipping away. He reached for his intercom, hoping to send a last message to his team. He pressed the button and spoke with a weak voice. "Sam! Sam, can you hear me?" There was no answer. He tried again. "Sam, Please help me." There was still no answer. He realized that his intercom was damaged and that his team couldn't hear him. He realized that he was alone and doomed. He gave up and let go of the button. He closed his eyes and waited for the end. He heard a voice in his head. It was the voice of the skull, the voice of the experiment. It said, "Welcome to hell, Jake. Welcome to hell."
Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more similar horror stories.